Good evening, Leopard Nation. This is Coach Mike Cleveland, Athletic Director at Banks County High School. Today we're going to do an interview with our baseball coach, Coach Peyton Hart, and we also have Mike Brown, Assistant Principal at the high school. We want to put together a program where each night we're recognizing a program from our athletic department and also recognizing our seniors. And we're going to start with our spring sports first, and baseball is a day. So Coach Hart, I'd like to welcome you here to the field today, and I want you to talk about the season you were having when it got stopped.
Well, first of all, thank you. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's staying safe, spending quality time with their families. Very unfortunate timing for this event to take place. With our varsity program, we were 12-4. We were just getting into region play, just kind of starting to hit our stride. 5-1 in region, second in the region, and we were looking forward to some big region games with our region opponents. And the team was really just now meshing, just kind of hitting our stride. And we finished up the last two games we played were at Oglethorpe, and we were hoping that it wasn't going to be the last time we took the field, but unfortunately it was, and it really just stunk. Our JV program was doing a great job also. They were competing in a lot of games, starting to win games, starting to play better, and our middle school was undefeated. So from a baseball standpoint, our program standpoint, man, it was an exciting time to be a baseball in the baseball community of Banks County. And so,
So, Coach, let's talk about you talking about your middle schoolers. Let's talk about how you think it affected the kids when they had to stop, and talk about the program moving forward. How you think it's going to affect you next year and even the years after that.
Well, that's a great question. To start with, I think the kids were kind of skeptical about it being the end of the season. They thought that it was just going to be a period of, we've got these 2 weeks where we're not going to play and we're not going to practice, but we've got to kind of try to stay in shape. And so mentally, from a mental standpoint, I think our kids were okay. You kind of had that thought that this might be it, but you really didn't buy into it. And so I think as we progressed and as this thing kind of progressed, it showed that it was serious. And so our kids, we've met a couple times via Zoom and our Google Hangout, and we've talked. We stay in contact daily, right. And it's brought us closer together because we've been through this together. But it leaves some hunger for our kids. Right. Really hoping to get to play this summer. Don't know if that's going to happen yet, but really just excited to get back to work. I think our kids miss playing, and I don't think they'll take another day of practice or another game for granted.
I don't think any of us will.
Especially, I feel bad for those seniors too, who their career kind of got shortchanged right here, especially when things are going well. Tough time for sure. Has any of those guys had a chance to maybe sign to play at the next level?
Yeah. So we had 7 seniors. All of them contributed in different ways, and that's what you want out of your seniors. Great leaders, great kids. Have a couple guys that have some offers. Caden Cotton has signed with Southern Wesleyan to play at the next level.
Great.
Very excited for him. We're waiting to hear back on a couple other guys also. So, but again, just a special thank you to Parker Hobson, Caden Cotton, Dylan Greenway, Braxton Simpson, Kobe Westmoreland, Justin Whitehead, and Ron Humphreys for their dedication to our program. And I think it'll be one of those things where we look at next year dedicating part of that season to them as well because they didn't get to finish.
Oh, absolutely.
And so
that's a great bunch of seniors.
Yes, sir. Great guys. Great guys, great ball players, but even better people.
Right.
So.
Coach, what about the future? What can we expect out of our baseball program next couple of seasons? What do we have coming, and where we're going to be at next year?
Next year, we've got several returning guys from the varsity squad. We've got a couple holes that'll need to be filled, but we've got a lot of talent at JV level and a lot of incoming freshmen that are going to contribute as well. And then our middle school group, they're an exciting group, really exciting group. Again, they were undefeated when we had to stop play. They were looking forward to competing for the middle school championship, and so you kind of hope that continues to build and flow right into the varsity program. So we felt like we were headed there this year and kind of get over the hump. But a series of unfortunate events, and the only thing you can do is work and continue to move forward.
So, Coach Hart, we're going to step out of the way, but we want to honor those seniors.
Sure.
I mean, we want to talk a little bit about each one of those. So. If you would just let us get us out of the way, and you just talk about those and what they meant to you personally, what they meant to the team, what they meant to Banks County High School.
Sure. First of all, I want to thank each senior in particular. I appreciate the hard work, the dedication, the focus, and of course the smiles and good times that we share. Caden Cotton, outfielder, pitcher, definite leader of our senior group, leader of our program. I appreciate your hard work. Caden was an outfielder, 3-year starter for us, and actually dressed as a freshman also. Great player, great person. Braxton Simpson was the guy that kept everyone light, kept it light at practice. Great worker, hard worker, great kid. He played all over the field for us, contributed for us, and super proud of him. He actually hit a home run in his last game. Super excited for him, and hate that his season was cut short. Parker Hobson and Kobe Westmoreland are two dual sport athletes. They got out here late. They actually missed our trip to the beach, but they contributed as soon as they got here. Kobe was an outfielder. He pitched a little bit for us, but really his biggest attribute that he brought to our team was his ability to run the bases. And man, you can fly, and we appreciate that. You're actually one of the state record holders in stolen bases in the season. I think you had 25 last year, and you were well on your way this year. And so we'll always remember that about you. Parker is tough as nails. He's a wrestler. He came out and started catching immediately as soon as he got here. We appreciate your willingness to compete at state at wrestling, and then come out here and bring that attitude and that bulldog mentality to our team. And thank you for working, man. Thank you for getting here, and we really appreciate that. Dylan Greenway, infielder, pitcher. Super proud of the strides that he made from sophomore year to his senior year. We could throw Dylan on the mound at any point, and he would get us out of jam numerous times. Really grew as a pitcher this last year. The bat's been there the whole time. Super productive at the plate. We appreciate that. Justin Whitehead, you came to us from Jefferson, and you fit right in with the Leopards as soon as you got here. We appreciate your willingness to work hard, to be a part. We put him all over the field, and he could pitch also. So Justin was a all-state selection this past year, and so we're proud of him and proud of what he brings. And last but certainly not least, we've got Ron Humphreys. Ron Humphreys was a guy that came to us last year. He helped in any way that he could, whether it was with the lineup cards, whether it was scouting reports, whether it was practice, helping us out at practice. And then we talked last year, and he wanted to be a part even more. And so he made the team this year and played, participated, traveled, and actually had an RBI in his last game. And that's something I don't think that any of us will ever forget. So we're super proud of you, Ryan, for the strides that you made. To the class of 2020, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. And I'm excited for this next chapter of your life post-high school.